world moves on and doesn't wait. It doesn't pause for heartbreak. It doesn't slow for grief. It doesn't bend around the shape of your absence. One moment, everything is whole, and the next, you're watching life unfold without you in it. You walk through the same streets, but the faces are different. The shops have changed. The skyline has grown. People laugh at new jokes. They dance to new songs. They love people you'll never meet, and they don't know what you lost. Time is cruel in its indifference. It keeps ticking whether you're ready or not. Whether you're on your knees or standing still, it keeps going. That's the contract no one signs, but everyone abides by. The sun will rise even if you don't. There's a particular kind of loneliness in realizing the world doesn't need your permission to move forward, that your pain doesn't echo loud enough to interrupt the rhythm of progress. Trains still run, children still grow, birthdays still come, even when the person meant to celebrate them is gone. You may feel like the main character in your own story, but to the world, you're background noise, a flicker of color in someone else's memory, if that. At first, it hurts. The way people stop asking, the way they stop remembering. You want the world to notice that you're still bleeding, that you haven't quite figured out how to keep living with a heart full of ghosts. But eventually you understand, this isn't cruelty, it's nature. The world must move. It must spin and stretch and evolve, because if it stopped for everyone who broke, it would never get going again. And slowly, almost imperceptibly, you begin to move with it. Not because you're healed, not because you've forgotten, but because you realize that staying frozen doesn't bring anyone back. It doesn't rewind time. It just buries you in silence while everything else blooms. So you start again. You learn new routes home. You read books you once ignored. You laugh at something unexpected. And you carry the people you've lost, not as weights, but as echoes, as reminders that life doesn't stop for anyone. And maybe that's not a tragedy. Maybe that's the mercy of it all. Because if the world can keep going after loss, so can you. Not in spite of the pain, but because of it. Because moving on doesn't mean forgetting. It means choosing to live with memory, not inside it. To walk forward while still glancing back. To become someone who knows what it means to lose and still chooses to begin again.